Hey everyone, Sam from United People's TV here with our MUFC Transfer Daily as we are Monday to Friday running through all the latest transfer rumours in January. We've got 10, 11 days left in the transfer window. There has been pretty much zero action from United incoming so far. Outgoing, we've sold Liam Grimshaw to Preston, sold Ben Pearson to Preston, had Dean Henderson go out on loan, Kieran O'Hara go out on loan. So there's quite a bit of movement with our youngsters, with the first team. Not much. But let's get straight to all the transfer rumours from today. First and foremost, as reports, I believe it started in the Sun, saying that if Romelu Lukaku is going to leave Everton, it's going to be for £65 million. Now, that's a lot of money. But seeing as Everton paid best part of 30 million for Lukaku, and he's gone on to have a brilliant season in the Premier League. He's nearly on 20 goals already. It's hard to argue that he'd be anything less than 50 mil. And this has been completely objective. In the current market, the way the values of players change, etc. 22, already scored nearly 50 goals in the Prem, I believe. Powerful striker, great youth records, whole career ahead of him, and he cost 30 mil last summer. Inflation plus the way that the market's changing, it's going to be 50 plus. 65, that's a different ball game. That's really at the upper end. Now, let me know in the comments below whether you think that if United were to put in a 65 million bid for Lukaku, A, would Everton accept? B, do you think it would be worth it? I want to speak to the guys over at Toffee TV to kind of hear their point of it. We'll be speaking to them at some point this week. There'll be a video, so keep an eye out on that. But from my perspective, 65 million is a bit much. I think Lukaku would be worth 50 to 55. I think that's a fair representation of the fact that he's improved since Everton bought him, and that's the way that the market's going. And the fact he's 22 always adds value onto it, and they got him on a new contract. So as I said, let me know in the comments below what do you think about that. But it's a lot of money getting linked to him. A separate person who we've been linked to by Sport.es, the Catalonian newspaper in Spain, they're saying that James Rodriguez is not too rosy, his situation in Spain, saying that he's overweight, he's always getting spotted going to nightclubs and parties, and that his relationship with Zidane's maybe not as firm as it could be. He came off the bench, I believe, at the weekend for Real Madrid, didn't play too well, didn't really go according to tactics, and I believe he may have injured Benzema as well, which isn't a good start. But Sport are saying that Man United have made a big offer. That was a quote, a big offer for James Rodriguez in the same fashion as we did for Sergio Ramos and Angel Di Maria. Now, we all know what happened with the Ramos bid. That fell flat on its face and he signed a new contract, as we all expected would happen. Bale was all up in the air. That was never going to happen. That was just a pipe dream. Is Rodriguez going to be the next Real Madrid player who United are linked with heavily, who ends up staying? Potentially. But given how much attacking talent they have at that club, it's not as if they would go down in the dumps if they lost James Rodriguez. They've got so many players: Benzema, Bale, Ronaldo, Modric, Cruz. I know they're not all attacking players, but all that sort of area of the pitch. So let me know in the comments below whether you would like James Rodriguez as a signing. Cracking little player at the World Cup with Colombia. He was outstanding, and hence why he earned that move to Real Madrid. But do you think he's the sort of player who could solve our problems in attack? Get your opinion in those comments, guys. Final point here, another Rodriguez here. This one's Ricardo from Wolfsburg. Ricardo Rodriguez, their left back. Now, Wolfsburg has said there is absolutely no way he is leaving in January. With Luke Shaw out for basically the season, Marcos Rojo out for a few months after surgery on a dislocated shoulder, Man United are obviously getting linked to left backs. We've had Darmian playing that position, Young, Blind, Rojo, all since Shaw has been injured. Person who's impressed me the most is Cameron Borthwick-Jackson. He made his debut against West Brom, started away to Wolfsburg, started away to Bournemouth, and didn't start away at Liverpool, but he came on at Anfield after Young got injured. And that was probably, I would say, his best performance, given it was such a hostile atmosphere, massive game. And Borthwick-Jackson put in a good account of himself. Chris Smalling said he looked like he had the temperament to be one of those players. So this is a question I want to pose. Do you think we need a left back now, between now and the end of the season? There's a temporary replacement for sure. Or do we already have him in Borthwick-Jackson? It's an interesting debate, that one. Let me know in the comments below. But just to round up today, we've got News that Romelu Lukaku is going to cost 65 million. That's a serious word of money. Reports from Spain saying that we've already submitted a big bid for James Rodriguez, the Real Madrid midfielder, and Wolfsburg categorically ruling out Ricardo Rodriguez leaving in January. We'll be here tomorrow, as always. We'll also be giving our preview ahead of the Southampton game this weekend. So give the video a like, please. It always helps. Subscribe to United People's TV if you're new, and we'll see you tomorrow. Take it easy.